Hey guys, time for another Wild Woman Wisdom. I am your host, Jer Carrier. So, I have been getting some questions about, what I do to keep myself really motivated and really keep myself focused on the objectives and stuff that I have going on. And there's a lot of things that I do, but one of them includes waking up in the morning, and I have a notepad that I fill out which has all of my affirmations. It can be anywhere from 1 page to someday 10 pages, and it's literally, anything that I want to achieve that day or that week or any area of my life where I'm really struggling or finding it hard for myself to move past something. So it can be as easy as I am magnificent, I am loved, I am enough, I am a money magnet, I am going to play at Madison Square Garden this year, I'm going to sell out Madison Square Garden, I'm going to be #1 on the top Billboard hits, I am going to anything you want. Like, I go well above and beyond. I dream really big, and I really push the envelope, and it's every area of my life that I do this to. So it's your emotional side, your intellectual, your mental, your physical, all of those different things. One of the ones that I do is my body is always burning fat. So that's another one that I do. So it's really getting, you in the mind frame of really achieving the things that you want, and really writing them down as if they've already happened. So I do that every single day, or at least I try to. And I have that notepad, and every time that I need, a reminder, I'm always going to that book, and I take that time for myself every single morning to set my intentions of why am I doing this, why do I do this work, why is it that I basically have been so successful, is because I believe these things are already happening and that they're coming to me, and that it's my intention, and my word is so powerful that it does make it happen. Like, literally everything, it really manifests itself, and it really comes to me. Like, everything that I want, whether it's a house or a pair of shoes, or certain successes in my business, I want to sell a certain amount of books, whatever it might be, I always put it in this book, and I go over it and I write it, and I do it every single day. And you have to write it as if it's already happened. And one of the things, when I have the time, meditating and doing that work also helps. But it's, I was in a seminar recently, and one of the things that they made us do was a visualization of you having the thing that you want the most. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but one of my dreams is to be a singer. That's one of my dreams ever since I was a little girl. And when I was doing this manifestation, or this visualization, I should say, I was walking on stage at Madison Square Garden, and just the electricity in the room was just intense. And I walked on the stage, and of course, they called my name, "Please welcome Jer Carrier." And I walked on the stage, and I was standing there and just feeling the room, just feeling how happy I will be when that happens for me. And I looked down into the crowd, and I saw my husband, and I saw my niece. And for a second, I just felt that feeling of how it feels and how it's going to feel when I get those things. And that is how you manifest. That is how you make things happen, is by believing that they are going to happen and that they're already here, and feeling those feelings of them coming to life, and how you're going to be, your gratitude and your just the joy of how it's going to feel when it's happening. That's the best way to manifest. I mean, I take pictures, I post things all the time. That for me is a big thing that I do to keep my head where it needs to be. Other things, of course, I watch a lot of affirmation videos, self-love. I can post some links and stuff if you guys are interested in. But those are some of the things that I do to really, set myself in a good place every single day. Even if it's, I read or I listen to audiobooks, that's another way for me to really keep my mind and my head where I want to be, because so easily we can be pulled into traps and negative attitudes of people's energies. We're around people who, even if somebody honks at you in the car, it's so easy for you to get frustrated and really get dragged into the negativity of everyday life. But if you're setting your day up, you are making an effort and putting the energy into really filling your mind with good things, then you'll have no choice but to have more of that, and it'll just keep happening, and it'll keep coming. Things will, eventually you'll be in a place where you won't even be affected by the things that you used to be. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for you guys. I just want to ask you guys, what do you guys do to stay in the right mind frame? What are the different tools and techniques that you guys use? And try some of the ones that I mentioned. How differently would your life be if you implemented these things? How differently could 2018 be? And again, it's a good time right now to set these intentions and to set these things up now, because this can be a magical year for you. I know it's going to be for me. So yeah, thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you guys at the next one. See ya.